Hello, my name is Mopni Lalwani and today I am going to present my presentation on the project closure and reflection on Dream Masters Overseas Education Consultants India. Dream Masters Overseas Education is a small-scale company since 2019 in India that offers both graduate and postgraduate programs in various countries such as United Kingdom, Ireland, Singapore, United States, Australia, Germany, Canada, New Zealand, Finland, and Norway. But the client is unable to attract new students due to which there is no profit maximization with limited marketing strategies. The topics covered under this presentation are the introduction, followed by solution testing plan, which test is the best for the business, approach for monitoring test plan, model adjustments and amendments, key findings, data visualization, client interpretation and application, then roadmap, hypothesis, next steps and recommendations for the client, their conclusion, and the client feedback provided by the business. The key lessons which I have learned with personal reflection followed by the references. The scope of the study abroad programs are an essential part of higher education in a world that is becoming more and more globalized as they provide students with exceptional chances for academic enrichment, cultural immersion, and personal development. However, the problems faced by these study abroad businesses are the difficult application procedures, the changing student expectations as the expectations of the students are changing as the world is becoming more globalized, and the requirement to keep up with the quick pace of technological development. So the goals of this project is to raise the student satisfaction, increase the operational effectiveness, and put the business in a position to grow sustainability in a cutthroat competition. A detailed examination of the current procedures, the identification of the main problems, and the creation that made use of the state of the art technology. That means the technological developments are used for best practices of educational services. The suggested improvements are put into practice and conducted thorough testing processes to obtain data-driven results. The following sections of this presentation detailed solution testing plan or testing methodology, key findings, recommended adjustments, the data visualization for the proper results. After that, the roadmap for the implementation, potential challenges and strategies for long-term processes is provided by me to the client. Solution testing plan. Implementing thorough test plans is an essential to ensure a structured approach for innovation and development, enabling company to change and adjust to the demands of the students and the world at large. The following testing plan methods used for the business are the pilot testing. It allows real world testing of new processes on a small scale. It provides valuable feedback from users before the full implementation of the test. It helps in unforeseen challenges, which helps in mitigating risks early in the program enhancement. A/B testing. A/B testing compares two program versions of single variable and makes it ideal for optimizing website designs, marketing materials, or application processes. But it provides only the quantitative data but not the qualitative data. Simulation. This models complex scenarios and processes without real world consequences. Next is the user experience testing. It focuses on how users interact with products or services. insights to users' preference and behaviors by creating more satisfying user experiences. The test that is best for the client for the Dream Masters business is the pilot testing, as because the pilot testing is best because the client is looking to implement significant changes across various aspects of its operations, including application processes, digital tools, and support services. So, pilot test helps in holistic evaluation. That is, it assesses the client of changes connected to application processes, digital tools, and support services. It provides controlled environment to identify the issues in the business, providing the insights of what is wrong and what is right. It helps in understanding the resources needed and adjustments needed for planning and budgeting. As it helps in understanding resources needed for planning and budgeting, it also helps in gaining support from the stakeholders, which makes it best for the business. The approach used for monitoring test plans are important as they aid in identifying the possible hazards and create mitigation plans so that there is no problem further in the implementation of the plan. The approaches used for monitoring these plans are the real-time dashboard tracking KPIs. This approach makes data instantly accessible to the client. It assists in seeing problems and patterns by allowing company to act quickly with data-driven culture. Data-driven culture is a place where data analysis and verified evidence is based on the research data. Second is the weekly progress reports summarizing test results. It facilitates immediate improvement as there are weekly reports. It pinpoints areas where correction is required and what is correct. It demonstrates the ongoing progress of the business and highlights the successful areas. Next is the comparative analysis from pre and post implementation metrics. It allows to evaluate success of new strategies, provide support from the university for more changes, encourages better implementation of the plan, and compares performance before and after implementation of the plan. Next is the monthly review meetings with key stakeholders. It makes everyone aware of the ongoing activities so that the stakeholders are also in a better judgment that they are a part of the business, and it enables in-depth conversation. More unified and well coordinated actions are taken with the monthly reviews meetings with stakeholders. Model adjustments and amendments required to the business. The following are the adjustments that are recommended to the client. Improve chatbots AI to handle more complicated requests and connect with customer service so that the customers will feel happy that their requests are being connected with the business. Enhance user interface of mobile by adding features based on the input of the students. There should be modification in resource allocation so that they can handle off-peak and on-peak demands, ensuring optimal support and services to their customers. More social media campaigns should be held, improving digital marketing by advertising more about their business, increasing students effectively, and offering program diversity so that customers will think that they are having more options, so it will be better for them to choose this business. And the data analytics framework should be created to offer information on student preferences and program performance. Now, these adjustments are strongly recommended to the client because they address issues with user experiences and operational efficiencies, which are shown key spots during testing. They offer starting point for scalable development and expansion of new marketing strategies. The key findings after applying the pilot testing plans are as follows. In the initial stage, we ensured that the application processing time should be reduced by 25%. The student satisfaction rate should be increased by 90%. There should be 85% of positive feedback from partner universities, and the staff productivity should be enhanced by 15%. But after applying the test plan, we came to the conclusion that the application processing time is reduced by 30%, which gives a positive feedback from the student. The student satisfaction rate, which were in about to increase by 90%, they have showed a good increase to 92%. The partner university satisfaction rate, which we decided was 85%, but they have now reached to 87% of satisfaction rate that exceeds the expectation of the partner universities. And the staff productivity increased to 18%, that ensured a positive feedback after applying the testing plan. The data visualization provided to the business is as follows. The application processing time, the first chart, the column chart, in this it shows the green one and the processing time before applying the plans, before the consultant, and the purple one shows the after processing time after applying the test plan. So it shows that before the processing time was more, and after that it reduced on research program, on every program like gap year programs, internship programs, degree seeking programs. So it gives a positive feedback from the client. The second is the student satisfaction factors. It shows that the academic quality is more. After that, the support services are good given by the business to their students. Um, the For help for the accommodation and the cultural experiences, it all increased to 92%. The partner university satisfaction, the business is running since 2019, so it was from 70%. Then due to COVID, it declined to 65%, then 68%. But after applying the approaches and the testing plan, it rose to 87%, which shows a good satisfaction rate from the universities. And in this one, the staff productivity, it increased to 18%. First, there was a little bit of increase in administration and academic staff, maintenance staff. There was less staff productivity, but after the testing plan, it rose by 18%. So it gives a positive feedback by this chart. The client interpretation and the application. The guidance given to the client to interpret data is by explaining them that the bar chart compares processing time before and after for different application times. It shows that degree programs have longest processing time while gap year programs have the shortest. But after after the testing plan, they all have reduced to um, 30%. Pie chart represents distribution of student satisfaction factors. Academic quality is the most important factor for students. Line chart shows how satisfaction levels of partner universities has increased over years with a slight dip in 2021. Productivity of different staff departments is shown by the stacked bar chart. Maintenance staff and IT department have consistently high productivity levels. For application of the processes, the guidance given to the client is by identifying specific operational areas where improvements can be scaled or replicated. Suggest ways to leverage improved metrics in marketing materials and recruitment efforts. Recommend staff training programs to maintain and enhance the gains. The roadmap is to be proposed for rolling out changes across all departments and locations, and suggest potential new markets or program types based on the success of diversification efforts. The roadmap provided to the business are given by the following. The phase one shows the training sessions for staff on new program enhancement and integration of updated systems, followed by the phase two that initiates pilot testing of program improvements, gathering feedback from students, faculties, and partners. Phase 3 is the full implementation of the structure, and phase 4 is the continuous review of program effectiveness, identifying areas for enhancement and strategies for program scaling. The hypothesis considered in the client block page 1 and is that impact of application processing time on enrollment rates. The data collected after the operation showed a notable rise in the enrollment rate, indicating a direct correlation between quicker application processing time and increased student enrollment. The quicker reaction times were noted by the student, and this increased their likelihood for continuing within the program with the business. Hypothesis 2 was the relationship between program cost and student feedback. As the modifications were made by the business, all programs showed an improvement in student feedback, especially those where the costs and perceived value were more closely aligned. This indicates that cost value alignment plays a critical role in determining students' happiness. And third hypothesis is the operational efficiency and program profitability. Program profitability increased notably because of these modifications. Significant cost savings resulted from increased efficiencies, and the company was able to serve more students without incurring a corresponding rise in the expenses due to the increased productivity. The next steps and recommendations are as follows. Full implementation, roll out the testing changes across all departments and locations, continuous improvement, establish a system for ongoing monitoring and optimization of new processes and tools, staff training, develop a comprehensive training program to ensure all staffs are proficient with new systems and processes, marketing push, leverage improved metrics and student satisfaction in a renewed marketing campaign, expansion planning, partnership development, strengthen relationships with existing partner universities, and actively seek new partnerships to support program diversity. And the last one is the data driven decision making. Implement advanced analytical tools to continuously gather and analyze data for informed decision making. The recommended solution is the full implementation of the tested changes as the primary action, as this offers the best balance of proven results, manageable risks, and potential for significant business improvement. Also, it provides a solid foundation for future growth while addressing immediate operational challenges. For this project, we conducted current state analysis, gap analysis, methods, and methodology of the Dream Masters operations, identifying key areas of improvement. After that, we developed tested solutions focused on streamlining processes, enhancing digital tools, and improving marketing strategies. This initiative has shown that the client can greatly improve its operational efficiency and competitive position by utilizing technology, streamlining procedures, and concentrating on services that are especially tailored to students. Enhancement in processing durations, fulfillment levels, and program variety suggest a robust possibility for enterprise expansion and augmented market proportion in the highly competitive field of international higher education. Now the feedback gathered from the client after the implementation of the tested plan solution is given under the following. These are the questions and options provided by me to the client and the feedback provided by the client. The next one. Um, the key lessons that I learned from this research project are that the data-driven decision making is crucial for operational efficiency and the ability of technology to transform and modernize current educational offerings. The importance of is that the customers should be satisfied in raising standards and achieving better results, due to which the efficiency of introducing significant changes gradually and iteratively. The communication of results were considerably improved using data visualization tools and comprehensive perspective given by emphasizing both qualitative and quantitative input. More extensive testing of the AI chatbot with a wider range of queries and languages could have improved, and the better anticipation of training needs of for staff adapting to new systems could have been smooth the transitional processes. These were the areas where the work could have been done effectively and in the best possible way. This project has been a valuable learning opportunity, and it has strengthened my belief that, especially in service oriented companies, a customer focused approach to business improvement is crucial. I now have a better understanding of the complexity involved in the study abroad sector, such as the necessity to strike a balance between individualized student concern and operational efficiency, as well as the difficulties of doing business in a multicultural international setting. At the end, this project has strengthened my belief that business consulting can be a powerful vehicle for good, adding the value to the businesses as well as larger communities they serve. It is more crucial to than ever to support international businesses for cultural exchange, and I am appreciative that I have contributed in making this process better as the world grows more globalized and interconnected. These are the references that I have used for this project. It was wonderful working with the client. Thank you.